This is pre-calculus notes on 3.2 concavity. Make sure you have the definition of concavity. For any 2 points that lie on a curve, if the line that connects them is above the curve, then the curve is said to be concave up over the given interval. If the line that connects them is below the curve, then the curve is said to be concave down over the given interval. So for this graph that's shown, it's shown in red for all of the intervals that are concave up, and it is shown in blue for all of the intervals that are concave down. And so what we're saying is if we take the endpoints of this red part here and here and draw a line, that line will be above the graph. That's what makes this concave up. And if I were to connect the endpoints here, that where it starts and stops being blue, and just connect them, that is below the graph, so that is concave down. That's definition of concavity. Now you already know a much more intuitive definition of concave up and down. Just as like a cup that can hold water, it would be concave up. And if it is upside down, the cup, the part that holds things, you call it concave down. But this is a much more technical, a little bit more technical definition. The next thing that we're going to talk about is inflection points. And they are the points where the graph changes concavity. So if it is concave, the points, I'm sorry, what color do I want? Let's go with purple. This is an inflection point. That's where it's changing from concave up to concave down. Now, if this curve was all one color, it might be difficult to tell where did it change from concave up to concave down. And so if in your homework problems, you're going to be asked to estimate the inflection points. And so what you would do in that case is just get an estimate for the bottom of the curve, an estimate for the top of the curve, and then average them. So if I'm looking for the bottom of the curve is right about here, maybe let's say that's negative 2.1. And the top of the curve is right about here. Let's say that is negative 0.3. That's a 0.3. And then just average them together. Negative 2.1 minus 0.3 divided by 2. And so, let me just do that on the calculator. That would be at negative 1.2. So we would say that the inflection point was about there. Okay, I'm a little bit off, and these are just estimates, and that's what your book work is going to ask you to do, is to estimate. All right, that's it.